Clint Eastwood has returned in a new film directed by him, starring Clint Eastwood. One thing I want to say though, when I was in the theater to see The Mule, most of the people there were way older than me. I only saw 2 people there that were close to my age, but, it just goes to show you a lot of people my grandfather's age, my friend's age, it just shows you that, sometimes, older generations of actors are enjoyed by only that generation only, if you know what I mean. You know what I mean? Because, a lot of young people I know do know who Clint Eastwood is, but, and I know a lot of older people definitely know who Clint Eastwood is, but it just kind of taught me that I was probably one of the few younger people who knows the name Clint Eastwood. What can I say? Clint Eastwood's a legend. He's everywhere, And he's back with a film called The Mule. Now, The Mule is about a senior citizen who becomes a head driver for the drug cartel. And now that's what the mule is. That's what a mule is in the business of drugs. And what a mule would do is say they'll take a big pickup truck or any car, and they will just load, men in the cartel will just load your car up with merchandise, and then they would, leave the car where it is, the mule that is, and then you come back and in your trunk or glove compartment is a massive amount of cash. And that was the case for Clint Eastwood. This movie shows you how humor evolved, like racial comedy, that is. And yes, there were a lot of laughs in this theater. And, the young generation probably wouldn't get that. I probably wouldn't have gotten that humor if the people in the theater didn't laugh, I will be honest. And there was a scene though, for instance, when he's dining with some members of the cartel in just a small time restaurant, and everyone's staring at the 2 drug cartel men. They're like, and then Clint comes back, he's like, "What's wrong?" Cartel officer says, "Everybody in here is looking at us, Holmes." And then he says a joke involving some racial slurs, and people in the theater laughed. And I probably did not, because, well, times have changed. Overall, I thought this movie was a great comeback for Clint Eastwood as an actor. Yes, he directed this. He has become very well known as a director. But honestly, I miss seeing him as an actor. I know his films Gran Torino and $1 Million Baby are considered some of his best works, acting-wise, director-wise. But, after seeing him in classics like, The Good, the Bad, the Ugly, and all his westerns, I was just like, oh, I miss Clint Eastwood as an actor. But I don't anymore. He's back. All the actors in this movie were just awesome. And, I don't even know how these actors pretend not to have chemistry, but they kind of do. You can kind of, because when I was in the theater and I had to act with someone who I had great chemistry with, we both found it hard to act like we had no chemistry when off camera or off stage we actually had, a great friendship / chemistry.